If you are looking for fantasy mixed with murder mystery, baby, are you over at Hallmark tuning into the limited series Providence Falls? It's got 3 movies and it is just magnificent. I have watched movie 1, movie 2. I'm at the beginning of movie 3. Sorry, life has been super busy. I'm trying to catch up with my Hallmark as much as I can. Baby, even Megan is watching these movies when she hasn't paid attention to nothing Hallmark has done since Villa Amore came and went. Okay, now, you've got Cora, you've got Liam, you've got Finn, you've got Suzette, you've got Angels, you've got 1800 Ireland and present day America. This is mixing fantasy with murder mystery with passion. Liam and Cora have so much passion. It is just like from movie 1, I was hooked. I was like, I want to know. I want to see them again. I want to know what's happening. Okay. So let me just make this really quick and dirty. Cora is a detective and so is Liam, and they've just been partnered up. Only these two were fated lovers in the 1800s in Ireland. Liam was a bad boy and he ended up getting Cora killed. And so now in present day, he is now living in purgatory on the good side. And if he wants to make it into heaven, he has to make sure Cora and her lawyer friend Finn get together, because he is her real fated destiny. And she's going to be able to achieve amazing things if she ends up with the man she loves. Baby, why did they make Cora and Liam have so much passion? Oh my God, I was over here just like, Hallmark, you've got to be kidding me. I was so invested. I'm so invested in these characters. From them trying to solve a robbery that leads to a murder, that leads to another theft. It's just this ongoing saga, but at the same time, Liam is trying to pull himself away because even present day Liam is still in love with Cora. He doesn't want her fate to be sealed like it was in 1800s Ireland. Cora feels this undeniable connection with Liam and she wants to know if they can make it work. But Liam knows what he's come to do. He's come to make sure that Cora has a better life in present day United States. And then in comes Finn, the sassy lawyer that is also in love with Cora, or is he? Because he starts to feel her best friend Suzette. And it's all over the place. And then just like there's people in purgatory on the good side, there's people in purgatory on the bad side. We see that Suzette is working for Bale, played by Neil Matter, and he is trying to make sure that Cora does not end up with Finn and that she doesn't meet her fate in this lifetime and that, she ends up with Liam. It is just some craziness. Even Suzette and her scenes with Finn when they're flirting, even that is hot and spicy and juicy. If you are not watching this series, you need to find it. Find it on demand, find it on Hallmark Plus, find it when it comes on again. Baby, this is that. With everything I've said, what could be the downside? I want more. I want more of these characters. I want more of the storyline. Even the supporting characters were amazing. There's this weird love triangle. We're pushed, we're pulled, we're invested in Ireland. We're in the 1800s. We're invested in present day. And we just want Liam and Cora to get together. Because Finn really looks like he belongs with Suzette. Now, what's the problem? This was a limited series. It was a 3-movie episode for Hallmark. And to me, it was one of the most spectacular things they've had on this year. I love Lacey's An Unexpected Valentine. I loved Allison Sweeney and Ashley Williams. I love them in the To Barcelona 2 movies. I loved Villa Amore. If you're noticing, that's a handful of movies that I've watched from start to finish on Hallmark in 2025. I totally skipped them terrible Christmas movies that they had in Christmas of July, and then I land in freaking Providence Falls, and I am in love. Now, what is the issue? The issue is Megan and I were talking yesterday, And I actually Googled to see what the ratings were like because Megan was wondering how did it do ratings wise. So the first movie got about 700,000 viewers. The other two got about 500,000 viewers, which is really interesting because some OGs are in the are in the series. Like I said, Niall Matter is in it. I think Brendan Penny makes a cameo as well. I don't understand why it's not doing well. Hallmark is going to have to realize that the boomers are okay with you recycling the same three storylines over and over again. Big city girl moves back to her small town, falls in love with her ex-boyfriend, or she inherits a farm or a bakery or whatever. No, but one day soon, millennials are going to be the top of your viewership. And we want writing like Providence Fall. We want things that are provocative. We don't want the same old formula. I'm not sure why this is not performing well, except there's one thing I could think of. I would have released these movies in the fall movie lineup. There's nothing about these movies that say summer nights. Hallmark, you really need Megan over there to do your programming. There is no reason. There's nothing about these movies that's even giving summer. We want to see summer stuff on summer nights. This would have been a great autumn follow-up before y'all hit us with the endless countdown to Christmas. So I think that's my only critique, is the timing of the movies not great. Not only have I watched the first two, I don't believe I'm going to delete this series off my DVR for quite some time. I may keep rewatching because that is how great I thought it was. It's different. It's provocative. The writing makes you think. You feel the passion. The two leads actually have passion. All the characters are passionate about the roles they're playing. Shout out to Katie, Evan, and is it Lachlan? I think you guys were brilliant. I don't know why this didn't do well. I need the boomers to get out of the way and realize, like, we want real writing. Millennials, we want real writing. We want characters that have chemistry. We want actors that are invested, just as invested in the murder, the theft. They're also invested in the love. I thought this was well casted, well written. I thought I understood what happened in Ireland, in the 1800s and what's happening present day. I love the effects of having angels on both sides and exactly like good and evil and how it all plays out. I just thought this was well done, and Hallmark, I want to see more of this. I would love to see these characters back. I was really sad that Google said this is one of the lowest ratings that you guys have gotten this year. Let me tell you something. Your other movies have been in the toilet, okay? Megan has not even watched in months, yet she has DVR'd and is invested in finishing this series. Don't piss me off. Keep these writers going, and I want more of this, okay? More of this. I love the fresh faces mixed with some of the original faces like Evan. I love it. I love it. The passion, the mystery. I am invested, and I can't wait to finish the series. All right, Hallmark, fix this.